From being in the ring with John Cena and Stone Cold at WrestleMania, to losing on main event and quietly disappearing from WWE, and now possibly back under a mask in War Games to attack CM Punk. This is Austin Theory. Hype, potential, lost momentum, and maybe, just maybe, a second chapter that could change everything. Chapter 1. The Superfan who wanted to become Cena. Long before Austin Theory stepped into a WWE ring, he was just a kid from Georgia with a single dream: to become the next John Cena. He didn't hide it. Growing up, he watched WWE religiously, mimicked Cena's promos, and pictured himself performing on that massive stage. At just 13 years old, Theory attended WrestleMania 27. Sitting in that stadium watching Cena live, he knew exactly what he wanted his future to be. Cena's never give up mantra resonated deeply with him, especially since he grew up without his dad. That message became a guiding force in his life. He wrestled in his backyard, even copying Jeff Hardy's swanton bombs off his barbed wire fence, driven by a passion that ignited at an incredibly young age. Fast forward to February 2018, Austin Theory earns a WWE tryout. Just 2 months later, he's performing at WrestleMania Access. From the start, it was clear that WWE saw something special in him. A presence, a look, a spark, the raw material they could shape. His rise had officially begun. Chapter 2. Vince's chosen one. When Theory finally arrived on the main roster, Vince became the biggest supporter. Reports backstage confirmed what fans soon realized on screen. Vince saw Theory as the next John Cena, the face of WWE for the next decade. Vince handed him opportunities that few young wrestlers could ever imagine. At WrestleMania 38, Theory was part of moments that many rookies never witness. Surviving a Stone Cold Steve Austin beatdown, for a brief moment it truly felt like Austin Theory was destined to be WWE's next superstar. In April 2022, he became the youngest United States champion at just 24. Months later, he won the Money in the Bank ladder match, a victory that should have cemented him as a future world champion. Theory had the look, the talent, and the charisma of a main event player. He had been groomed to succeed at the very top of the company. But then the tides turned. Vince retired in June 2022 amid controversies, leaving Theory without his mentor and advocate. Creative control shifted to Triple H, and Theory, who had once been groomed as the next face of WWE, suddenly found himself sidelined. His storylines became inconsistent, and his opportunities dwindled. His Money in the Bank cash-in against Seth Rollins failed, symbolizing the lost momentum of a career that once seemed unstoppable. Chapter 3. The momentum collapses. With his mentor gone, Austin Theory's push in WWE gradually evaporated. The company didn't outright bury him, but it became clear that creatives no longer knew how to handle him. Theory found temporary relevance teaming with Grayson Waller in the tag team known as A-Town Down Under. The duo had charisma, chemistry, and potential, and WWE teased a breakup multiple times, but nothing concrete ever came. Despite fan anticipation, the team was never given a storyline that truly elevated either man. By May 2025, Theory's decline was impossible to ignore. He was decisively defeated by Sheamus in under 10 minutes, a loss that effectively removed him from the spotlight. Following that match, he disappeared from Raw and SmackDown, with no involvement in storylines, no television appearances, and no official explanation. No injury update, no angle, nothing. Theory's final in-ring appearance came on July the 14th, 2025, on Main Event against El Grande Americano, a match that he lost. Shortly after, on July 22nd, 2025, Grayson Waller publicly criticized him on Twitter, posting, "I wasted 2 years of my career making you relevant," a clear jab at how Theory had been sidelined. After that, Theory quietly vanished from WWE programming entirely. Chapter 4. Where is Austin Theory? In April 2025, Seth Rollins introduced a new faction known as The Vision, consisting of Rollins himself, Paul Heyman, fresh off their recent alliance, and the two Bronze. Almost immediately, the wrestling world speculated about Austin Theory, convinced he would be added as the final piece of the group. As the weeks passed, it became clear that Theory would not be joining The Vision. The faction continued to evolve on its own. Rollins eventually faced betrayal from within, and Logan Paul was later added as a surprise member. By then, the buzz around Theory had completely vanished. He had been off television for months, with no storylines, no explanations, and no appearances. Given how his career had been handled in recent years, the question hung in the air: where is Austin Theory? WWE fans were left with nothing but uncertainty, watching a once promising star seemingly disappear without a trace. Chapter 5: Survivor Series 2025. The Mystery Man. Then Survivor Series 2025 happened, and everything changed. Inside War Games at the end of the match, a masked figure dressed in all black climbed the side of the cage with incredible speed. The man got inside the cage, lined up CM Punk, and with zero hesitation, kicked him in the face. Then he hit a curb stomp. Not Rollins' curb stomp, a different one. Sharper, faster, more athletic. He stared for a moment, then scaled the cage again and vanished into the crowd. WWE didn't reveal who it was. They didn't follow up, they didn't explain anything, but fans noticed details. The stance, the build, the shoulders, the way he moved. And suddenly, the theory became simple. That masked man was Austin Theory. If true, this could be the biggest repackaging of his career. A darker, more intense, more mature version of him, fitting perfectly into the vision, the future of WWE. Chapter 6. Does WWE finally need Austin Theory? And here's the undeniable truth. WWE is in desperate need of fresh, young talent to carry the company into the future. WWE needs new pillars, new faces who can be the foundation of the company for years to come. Austin Theory is still just 28 years old. He has everything WWE could want in a future star. The raw tools are all there. The potential to be molded into a superstar who can dominate storylines, draw fans, and become a central figure in the company for the next decade. If WWE decides to pull the trigger, they could turn him into something massive. Maybe he becomes the fan favorite that fans have been waiting for. Maybe he becomes the kind of villain wrestling desperately needs. A figure who commands the spotlight and leaves a mark on every storyline he touches. And if the recent Survivor Series tease is any indication, if Theory really was the masked man, then it's clear WWE hasn't given up on him. Perhaps they've been quietly saving him, reworking him, rebuilding him, shaping him into exactly what the company needs. Even if the plan took longer than expected, Austin Theory's time may still be coming, and when it does, he could be everything WWE has been searching for. Austin Theory was once hailed as the future of WWE. This is the chance for Theory to rewrite his legacy, to prove that all the hype, all the potential, and all the missed opportunities were leading to this very moment. Austin Theory might finally become what he's always dreamed of being, a top guy in WWE, and this time he might just be ready to take it all.